Hey everyone, and welcome to the MinDak Gold and Silver Metals Report. Brought to you every week in 5 minutes or less because we know you're busy and we don't want to waste your time. So let's get right to today's gold and silver prices. Gold is at $17.99 an ounce, almost $1,800. That's after a big $30 move up yesterday, and it's up a little bit again today, and that brings us to about a 4-week high in the price of gold. Silver's at $23.50 an ounce. That also had a big move up yesterday, and it's up nicely again today. Silver is almost $1 higher now than last week's price. Let's get to the news. Well, imagine that. Congress voted to raise the debt ceiling. Where did we hear that before? Should we talk quickly about the debt ceiling crisis? I'll make it really quick. There is no crisis. They're going to raise it. I told you that was going to happen last week. This should come as no surprise to anyone because Congress has been unable to cut spending in any meaningful way, shape, or form. And this is precisely how we end up with a $30 trillion debt crisis that I don't see any other way of other than total catastrophe. I mean, there can be a little bit of a debate over how catastrophic a default would be. Maybe they're going to try and control it a little bit. Maybe they'll be unsuccessful. But ultimately, I think that's how it ends up because we have basically two choices. One is that Congress will finally come to their senses along with the president and actually cut spending in big, meaningful ways. We're talking $4 or $5 trillion a year, and then take that $4 or $5 trillion over the next 6, 7, or 8 years and pay off the national debt completely and save the country from financial ruin. Yeah, right. And monkeys might fly out of my you-know-what. The other option is that the Fed is going to continue to print the dollar into infinity in an attempt to keep the economy going, and they might even print money to pay off our debts, which in a way is kind of a default on its own. Either way, it results in super hyperinflation. Yeah, but Jack, you sell gold and silver for a living, so you tell us all of these debt and catastrophic default events and inflation things to scare us into coming in and buying gold and silver. Yeah, well, we do sell gold and silver. There's no doubt about it, but we do it with conviction because we truly believe in precious metals as a sound money, as the money of last resort. And they're a great way for you to protect your wealth and to hedge against inflation. Everyone should have some gold and silver as a part of their portfolio. What's going on in the shop? Well, we get asked one question a lot more these days than we get asked any other question. And that question is, how do I buy gold and silver? We got a lot of first-timers coming in the store, and that's a good thing to see. Well, we have a simple answer for you. Come on into MinDak Gold and Silver, meet one of us. We'll walk you over to the display case. We'll show you gold and silver. You can hold it in your hand. You can check it out, touch it, feel it, play with it, and decide which gold and silver products are right for you. Then we're going to work within your budget, and with our transparent pricing, you're going to know exactly what you're paying per ounce and why. Now, how do you not buy gold and silver? Well, first of all, don't do it online with some shady online dealer that doesn't have a good reputation. And be sure not to fall for the boiler room phone call sales pitch guys that call and prey on a bunch of coin buyers, especially the elderly, all over the country. We see it all the time. What they're going to do is they're going to try and push you into buying some sort of numismatic or collectible coin. And you don't want to do that because they're going to massively overcharge you for it. We're talking 2, 4, 8 times the actual value of the coin. And once you buy it, you have no recourse because they won't buy it back from you. So again, the best way to buy gold and silver is to come in and MinDak Gold and Silver, do it in person or do it at your local coin shop with somebody you can shake hands with and come back and see on a regular basis. We have 2 locations to serve you with MinDak. One is our original Fargo store in Fargo, North Dakota. We also have a new location in the Phoenix, Arizona area, Fountain Hills, Arizona to be exact. We would love to see you in one of our shops soon. We have the phone numbers for both shops down below on the screen, and we also have our website on there, so you can check that out if you'd like more information. Lastly, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell. It really does help us out and we appreciate it. I'm MinDak Jack, and remember, until next time, if you can't hold it, you don't own it.